Last day of the year. Today is the last day of 2018, 31st of December, and right now it is 6:15, 6:15 p.m. So I still remember, I still remember the last day of 2017. I also remember the last day of 2013 because yes, there are some reasons. I also have a recording of a similar conversation like this, a similar conversation like this I had on the last day of 2013. I have somewhere. I definitely have it somewhere. I have to look it. Back then, I didn't have access to YouTube, so I couldn't upload it online. But this time I have, so I am doing it right now. So yes, again, that's this is again going to be a similar kind of reflection, and I hope to do this kind of things every year, so that I can look back to this kind of videos after 10, 20 years and see how my mind or what I was doing back then. So basically, that's the idea, and hopefully, even someone else rather than me can see those videos about me. So today, this is 2018. I'm 23 years old. Well, 23 years old in a few months, 2-3 months. But anyways, I thought of writing it down, and I'm going to write it down. This is just going to be a very brief reflection. A deeper reflection is going to go. I'm going to do it probably tomorrow, but it is unlikely that I'm going to do it tomorrow, because there might be some plans, because tomorrow is 1st of January. My father and I might be going out somewhere, probably, not sure. But if I don't go, then I can definitely write. But if I go, then it will be on 2nd of January. That will be a very deeper introspection about 2018. And yes, after that I'm going to do again a deeper introspection video. But this is just a very brief one. So for the main important point, or the first important thing, or the important event in my life, was that I got out of college. So I'm no longer a university student. The 2013 year was important because that was the year that I got out of school. Actually, it was on April of 2014, but 2013, 31st of December 2013 was the last year that I spent as a school student. And this is the first year I'm spending as I'm spending as someone who is not affiliated with any school or university, an independent student, an independent person. Well, not exactly independent, but yeah, not associated with anyone. And the second thing was that I really got a lot of resources regarding non-duality science, about spiritual science, about evidence against materialistic view of the nature. That was that was a very important thing. Another thing I found was about introspection, intense journaling, about journaling, how journaling and self-reflection can help you understand a lot about yourself. That is what I have learned. And I've also decided to uh, do a course in psychology, an undergraduate course in psychology. I've already taken admission, and from January 2019 I'm going to start. So yes, because psychology is a lot about observing people and those things, and I think I'm quite good at it. I'm not saying I'm a genius, but yes, I think that is a course, that is a line of area that I think so I can really use my natural instincts a lot. So that is one area that I can really work on. So definitely I'm going to work there. So yes, I found a lot of clarity, especially for the later months of 2018. Starting from October, November, December, I found a lot of clarity and purpose. So yes, and yeah, I'm glad I found David Goggins in 2018. A very motivational person, a person, if you look at him, you will realize that That person reminds you that never get complacent. No matter how much you, what you achieve, how much you achieve, never get complacent. You are a student, you were a student, you are a student, and you should forever be a student. And keep doing. Because for me, David Goggins is a symbol of anti-complacency, anti-laziness. He is a symbol of keep working, never stop. That is something very good. And I have also recovered from my surgery that I had on September of 2017. It's been more than a year, but yeah, I'm working out regularly. But I won't say I'm 100% completely fine because I still have some bit of pain. But that is because I have not done proper rehabilitation of proper rehab on my specifically on my core. I've been doing a lot of arm, chest, back workout, even leg workout I have started, but not a lot of core workout because initially I was scared that I might that injury might come again. But the thing is that if I don't do core workout, then the chances of the chances of me injuring that part is more higher if I don't work. So I'm actually trying doing more and more core workout now to mainly strengthen it, not for aesthetic, not for abs and all those things. If abs come, then that is a byproduct. But most important thing is for me to have a strong core. Otherwise, I don't want to have any more injuries, especially any more surgeries in the future. I have also taken up stretching seriously. So for all my life, I've never stretched. I'm a very tight and rigid person physically. But it's been nearly 2 to 3 months that I had integrated chest, but stretching workout in my life every morning and night for at least 10-15 minutes every day, almost every day. I do it, and now I feel a lot more loose and better. And I want to continue doing these stretching workouts. It has really opened me up physically, I would say. It has really helped me. And new Windows 10 operating system on my laptop, PES 17. I've been playing FIFA 14 since 2014, and after 4 years, I'm playing a different football game. Yeah, it feels great. Again, one good thing in 2018 was Liverpool played in the Champions League final after a long time. They were in the Champions League knockout stages. The last time they played was in 2009 and 2018. So it's been it's been almost 9 years since they last played in a knockout Champions League game. And hopefully in 2019 they can win the Premier League for the first time in 28 years or 29 years. I hope they win it because Manchester United and Liverpool are two of my, I won't say favorite, but two of the teams that I support. Not because the reason behind the support is that when I first started watching football, these are the two clubs along with Real Madrid and AC Milan. These are the clubs whose name I came to know. So whenever I watch them, it gives me a sense of nostalgia about 2008, 9 and 2010. That was the time when I started getting interested in football. And those were the teams that I first heard of: AC Milan, Liverpool, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Barcelona. So yes, those kind of teams really brings out those nostalgic memories. So that is why I watch Manchester United and Liverpool a lot. Okay, so I've talked for around 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is quite a long time for a brief introspection. So then you can just imagine how long a detailed introspection can be if a brief one is just 10 minutes. So okay, last video of 2018. Oh, speaking of last video, I have also recorded a new kind of video today. A kind of video, mostly from November and around November to December, I've created 13 videos. Mostly it was this kind of video, me directly speaking to the camera. But this time I have created a different video, a video essay kind of. It's a kind of a video essay where there are graphics, there are different videos playing, there is some music in the background, and me speaking in a little bit dramatical and theatrical way. So I hope that actually I don't hope that people like. I don't care if people like or don't like. That is a different way of creating videos. I'm going to create videos in both ways, direct one-on-one videos and also those kind of video essays, because video essays gives me a different dimension to explore things. I can be a little bit more dramatic and a little bit more creative in those kind of videos, whereas in this kind of one-on-one videos it is more about being direct and to the point. So I'm going to create both kind of videos in the future, 2019 and beyond. And also the third kind of video is a podcast form, a long form videos where I'm going to be talking with someone else. I can speak on the camera alone for an hour or so. So definitely my brother, my father, or maybe some other guest, hopefully in 2019 and beyond. So let's see what happens. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Okay.